port A is not connected, since LCD is configured in 4-bit mode, and that is a pin A, port A dot 3. So that is 0, 1, 2, 3, third pin. So on this third pin, there is a female header, 3-pin header connected. So you can give any external analog input and you can configure it. You can give it to ADC, analog to digital converter. So in this 3-pin female connector, center pin is input, one pin is ground, and other is VCC. Uh, Apart from that, there is another preset, and this is used for V reference. So for you need to give any reference voltage to perform any analog to digital conversion. So this preset is connected between analog VCC and analog ground. So you can varying this voltage, you can vary the VREF voltage of your controller, uh, VREF voltage of input VREF voltage. One thing I forgot to tell you is port C, the I2C and 7 segment both are connected. So there is a jumper setting. So two pins you can disconnect. So A and B segment of LCD of 7 segment, segment A and segment B, that won't be connected to 7 segment. That is, these are multiplexed with I2C port. So these using these two jumper, or you can have a DP/DT switch to switch between I2C device and 7 segment. You can still use a rest 6 LEDs for your work. Now for each port there is a 8-pin female header. This is for port A, port B, port C and port D. So if you want to interface any device which is not there on board, then you can connect the wires and you can connect it to your device. Other than this female, there is a one more female header. So it is a 4-pin header. So it has a VCC ground and center 2 pins are analog input. So you can also use it for any other than analog comparator. Sorry, these are analog comparator input. So if you configure it as a digital pin, then you can use, like, let's say you want to interface I2C memory which is not there on board. So you can connect these two pin to your I2C device, I2C memory, and you can also draw a power VCC and ground. So you don't need not to have a separate controller. You need not to have a separate power supply for that. So similarly, if you have any device, let's say infrared receiver, then you can use this port A pin 3, and you can also draw current voltage from this. So this can be used for external interfacing external devices. Now I'm going to give a small demo how it works, how this board will work. So what I have is, I have a Atmel microcontroller with Atmega 32 microcontroller. So I'll put it in zip socket, then I'll connect LCD. I'll be using it in my test program, and now I have a serial port. Now this serial port, first I need to program it. So while programming, I need to configure this jumper into the program mode. But uh, this microcontroller is already programmed, so I won't give. So normally, you connect it and you put a jumper in programming mode, and you can use a Pony programmer to program the microcontroller. So you will see when you're programming, when you're writing into the microcontroller flash, this LED, it blinks. This is a red color LED, it blinks. So that is an indication that your microcontroller is being programmed. So right now it is not configured. It is not. I don't have to program it because it is already there in flash. So I'll simply connect a 5-volt supply. Now there is no separate control on LCD power. So whenever you switch on the board, it will the board like this. This also gives a power to LCD. Now, since it is in the jumper, I have kept it in program mode, so it is not out of reset. Now I'll remove it, and you can see that it execute the program. So it displays on your LCD, and it sets and resets port C content after after every 200 or I guess 300 millisecond. So all pins are set and reset. But you can see that there are two pins A and B which are not blinking. The reason is these are routed to I2C. Currently we have selected I2C mode. So out of the 8 pin, we have 6 pin we have connected to 7 segment, but 2 pins are not connected. So there is a jumper. So that is that these 2 pins are routed to I2C device. Now there is a I2C contrast, sorry, LCD contrast port. So I'll just vary and we'll see how it works. It is reduce almost zero, not visible enough. And this is a maximum. It was set it to maximum. So you can use this preset to vary your voltage. Vary the contrast of your battery. Similarly, last 2 pin which are normally not connected, NC pins are there. So like in recent new LEDs, there is a backlit. So if your LCD is not supporting backlit, then you should not connect this last 2 pin number 15 and 16. These are for the backlit purposes. Now let's say you want to use for your project purpose, you want to use the Tiger, but you don't want any ready-made board. Then you have an option for that. Like you can use only you can order only blank PCB. So there is no component, and you can solder your own component. So there is not a single assembly device. So you can solder it at home, and it is very easy, and all the components are easily available. So if you are good in soldering, so you can order this blank PCB, and you can start soldering and work using. Also, there if you want to refer any online document, then there is a blog, www.adronics.wordpress.com. You will see all products. There is a one web page, it's a Google web page, www.code.google.com/p/adronics-tiger. So this is a main project page. There is a wiki page, how to use is getting started with, and all relevant document you will find there. You will also find some header file. For example, let's say you want to use a matrix keyboard, and you don't want to write a program, so you will find a matrix keyboard header file and sample C file. So you can use this header file, and you can use inbuilt function to scan to scan the matrix keyboard and to know. So you don't have to write each and every code from scratch. So similarly for LCD, if you are using a Code Vision AVR, there are already inbuilt libraries for LCD I2C devices. Uh, uh, so similarly, like there are header file for matrix keyboard also. If you have any issues, then you can drop mail to me at contact2adronics@gmail.com. Contact to 2digital adronics adronics@gmail.com. So hope you like that product. Thanks for listening.